Yes, it does.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 190 of the Red Force podcast. My name's Untitled. Joining me today, Christian.
Hello, the camera works.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Worked it out.
One
Eric.
step to getting this show on the road.
We worked it out. Now, Eric,
3 weeks.
the people are going to have questions
What kind of question?
about what's behind that door.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Could be anything.
What is behind the door, Eric? No one knows what's behind the door, Eric.
Could be King of Lightning that was kidnapped, Christian.
Could it be Dritz's secret One Piece nuke? Could be behind that door.
Could it be his shrine to Nami?
No. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything, but I don't think it's that. I'm going to say no on that. I'm going to veto that.
It's not Druch's shrine to Nami. That's somewhere
No.
else.
Now, if you haven't noticed, the camera keeps on zooming in, zooming out weirdly. I don't know what that's about.
Listen,
It's on continuous auto. I don't know why it's trying to autofocus.
I thought you turned that off.
I did turn it off. You know, you do a lot of things. Alright? You do a lot of things.
You can't get them all right, Christian.
Can't get them all right. But, you know, we're here today.
You can't win them all.
We're here today. The camera kind of works. Alright?
We got a Robin fight.
We've got a Robin fight.
Christian's dream.
It's finally here.
He
It's
didn't get the staff skills from Nami,
debatable.
but he may get the
Debatable.
Robin skills.
We will definitely get the Roman
Well,
skills.
we'll see
alright?
Armor Haki from Robin. We'll get into it. We'll get into that chapter, Christian.
I hope so.
What else? Did you watch the One Piece episode yesterday?
No.
Something happened.
Kid used conquerors,
Did he?
just like Zolo.
Okay.
We already do King had conquerors, so no one really cares.
Kid.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah.
Just like King,
Right.
kid. Kidd. Alright.
The Fraud Master.
Will the anime give his feet an extra little bit of sauce?
Yes.
Blood coming out of the mouth.
Will they give him the same? Will they give him the same effect that Luffy has with Rio on his moves? Yes. Will that enrage me to no end? Of course.
Yeah, they'll just give him Rio in the anime.
Yeah.
And then King's gonna say it's 200% canon.
Why does King need clarification on whether Zoro has Conqueror's Haki or not?
Because he's delusional. He's such a Sanji fanboy, you can't see through the mist.
Okay.
But anyway, enough about Cole. We love Cole here.
Shout out to the community.
Shout out to King of Lightning. O'Hara dropping a very popular theory video. Will this reignite the One Piece theory community?
It might hit 2 million views, Christian, in 5 days. Unprecedented.
Will it reignite the theory community?
Now, it's a little bit too far-fetched for me.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
numbers, Japanese puns. You know, but I've heard theories about the NES lobby hole for a long time, Eric. Not necessarily a new phenomenon,
Well, he
new
says
theory.
he says it's not his idea.
Sure,
From the
but
Japanese community, he is in Japan.
the man lives in Japan. Is that common knowledge?
Maybe in the circles he's running in.
Okay, well, I'm asking if it's common knowledge if people know he's in Japan. Is it common
I'm
knowledge?
pretty sure he's got a video
Alright.
about moving to Japan.
Alright, well, I remember one point. I
many,
remember at one point it was a secret.
and
So
many vlogs.
we apologize to O'Hara if we didn't expose
if we
him.
lit him up.
But anyway.
But no one watches this show, Christian. I think
Nah,
you're safe.
You know, we're alright. Anyway, new chapter of Shadow Soul has released.
The mic isn't a performance thing, Christian.
Well, you know,
Hold it to your face.
new chapter has released, Eric.
Yes.
Spicy chapter. Go read it.
You don't have what it takes to kill characters, Christian. And everyone knows that. You don't have what it takes.
Did Eric read the chapter?
You don't have what it
Did
takes.
Eric read the chapter?
No, everyone knows you don't have what it takes.
Did Eric read the chapter? That's my question to
I
Eric.
saw various images
Walked past.
walk past. You don't have what it takes.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Everyone knows you don't have what it takes. No comment?
Drama will ensue.
Okay,
You know, I'm not gonna necessarily comment either way because then it spoils it.
sure.
You know
No,
what I mean?
don't respond to any rumors, Christian.
I don't respond to any rumors or speculation.
Okay.
Anyway, One Piece was supposed to be at the Tokyo Olympics. Where is it? Not really there.
Something happened.
The entire opening ceremony basically got scrapped. There's supposed to be some massive.
Does anyone
Nintendo
care about
event.
the Olympics?
Yeah, Australia's winning some golds.
In the pool, always.
The pool always win in the pool, Eric. Always win in the pool.
Now I hear the
Isn't
gold
it-
medal is made of gold. Now that's their prize. Do
It's probably gold plated. I doubt it's full gold.
do the athletes have to sell that so they can eat McDonald's on the way home? He's not getting paid any money, Christian.
Maybe.
It's interesting.
Maybe you have to sell to survive. Maybe it's a Chainsaw Man situation.
Okay.
Speaking of Chainsaw Man, last week, unmitigated disaster. The most disastrous show.
Problem. The
We've
power
never
went
done-
out. The power went out.
First things first, camera issues.
Yeah.
We seemingly solved them this week. Alright?
But
The
then-
second thing, Eric turns off my computer after I told him not to put his feet on my computer, and he's doing it again this week.
Just keep it your nature, Christian.
Alright, he's doing it again this week. We'll see what happens if he turns the computer off again. And then the power goes out, and what do you want us to do about that? Massive train wreck.
First time ever the power went out.
First time ever the power went out. We didn't return because we're like, it's going to be a second stream.
Anyway,
We got through the bulk of it.
enough nonsense, Christian. Should we get into the chapter?
Let's get into the chapter. But first, the agenda. What we have on today's episode, Eric.
Oh, what's the topic of the show?
Talk with the show. You see, Eric?
Then this is an agenda.
You see, Eric? There's a lot of shows, a lot of TV coming out recently. And a lot of upset boys on the internet, Eric.
You talk about He-Man? Is that what you're talking about?
He-Man, Black Widow.
Why is Black Widow bad?
The same conversations.
Okay.
Loki.
Is Loki bad?
Well, the same issue, quote unquote.
What's your problem?
People out there having a problem with the girl boss / strong female character.
Sass.
And I'm saying it's not a bad idea. It does done shit.
We're gonna talk about it.
Alright, we're gonna talk about the show.
Okay.
Because all I'm seeing is these these boys on the internet. They're basically saying we don't want strong female characters.
Are you talking about
What?
Drits?
No.
When did this idea come up? Various
I've just seen it
YouTubers
in
on
recommended.
right, just annoying things.
And I clicked on the videos just to see what they have to say. Strong female character. What about the males?
What Silver's got to
And
say
I'm like,
about himself?
it's just done shit. It's not a bad idea. But
we
anyway,
got some coinage from
Silver's. Already like the new studio boys. Wish I could join more. I hate time zones. Well, you're here now. Just saying.
He's here now.
He's here now.
It'd be difficult to set up the situation.
Why not?
Well, I'd have to get a pair of headphones over here.
We do have two audio
Well,
outputs.
that's not how headphones work. You know that's not how headphones work.
Split the audio.
We'll have to figure out the Discord situation.
The Discord situation we figured out.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's all with the show. We're gonna have Strict Shags. We got Thunderdome. We got questions.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Chapter 1020. Robin versus Black Maria.
Why does Oda always go early with these titles?
He does go early. Well, he does go early on these versus chapters.
Yeah.
Not really the main bulk of the fight here.
It's
kind of the setup.
Yeah, he
to the
usually
1v1.
has some like. What is it? It's usually like the theme of the fight is a chapter of the title when it finishes. Some kind of word involved with that or something.
Yeah. We'll see.
It'd be like Demon Child or something.
Spider versus Spider or some bullshit.
Yeah, something like that.
But we got Robin versus Black Maria. But first, Eric,
Yamato.
which might have stolen the show.
People finally talking about Yamato like power.
Speedo a power. Should I get that for the mic soundboard?
Yes.
Speedo a power.
What is that from? Just
JoJo.
anime?
What do you mean?
Yeah, but it happens in every anime.
No, it's from JoJo.
Just
Everyone knows
JoJo?
it. Everyone knows it. It originated from JoJo.
But yes, we must get that drop.
Alright,
We don't even have
Speedo
the board today. Where's the
power.
board?
Well,
Christian,
I don't think we
preoccupied with the camera. Anyway.
There's a lot of things to set up, and Eric doesn't help at all. He's on his phone watching Charlie Kono kick goals.
That's
Really
right,
doing
baby.
much.
That's all I need in life.
You know. But anyway, we're on the rooftop. Kaido versus Yamato. Kaido tells us about the fruit. It's called Oguchi no
Go on.
Makam.
Okay.
A white wolf guardian. See, Okami was the correct answer, Eric. We mentioned that last week. Now, last week, I was saying it looks more deer-like because Oda drew it that way.
I told you.
This week, more wolf-like.
I told you it was a bad.
I
I knew it was a bad drawing. That last panel.
The front shot,
Not a good drawing.
face shot.
But he's done that with Minx before. It's always.
Yeah.
Sometimes he fucks it up.
He fucked it up last week. This week, much better.
Yeah.
Much clearer.
Hyper.
Sure. Much hyper design. Last week, not, confusing.
Mm-hmm.
This week, it's a wolf. It's a guardian wolf. You can see him at Shinto shrines. They protect the people, and that's about all we have.
Any power Oda wants
No,
to
but,
give.
it seems to have ice breath.
Ice breath or fire breath?
It's ice. It's the name of the attack is chilled. Whatever. It's ice. It's an ice beam.
Didn't look like an ice beam.
It says it's the name of the attack.
Okay.
It's like it's like a cloud. It's not fire.
Right. So it is mystical properties going on.
Does that fire would have been mystical properties, Eric.
Okay.
But we're maybe looking at blue flame ring.
But does Holden have mystical properties? You know what I'm talking about?
Questionable. But anyway, it looks like ice powers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bit maybe
some magic,
Maybe it's like a seasons theme because like the wolf is like a deity of the farmer.
Yeah, Christian, we got another donation.
From I believe this man is Itachi on the Discord. I'm just gonna call him Itachi. He gives us rupee, Eric. It is rupee.
Okay.
50 rupee. Alright? Do you have the full Dragon Ball collection in that shelf? Yes, he does.
Yes, we do.
No Super, because Super bad.
What? I have the full Visbig collection of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
And a few Shonen Jumps, and the one with a couple high points in there.
Now, Kenshin is not finished. Volume 9 missing, never found. Maybe I'll find it someday.
Kenshin missing.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah. But he does have the full Dragon Ball. The One Piece books are packed away.
In storage.
Good luck finding them.
Well, you're never going to find them.
Never gonna find them. Alright?
Until we move out.
Sure.
Until they move out.
Maybe it's behind that door, Eric.
It is there. It is actually behind that door.
I don't want to confirm. I don't want to confirm or deny anything behind that door. Now, will we do bits with the door?
What do you mean?
Put a green screen behind the door, then open the door. There's a void of mystical.
You just gave it away, though.
Oh, ideas. Okay. Live on stream.
Now we can barely get the camera working.
Oh yeah, wow.
So I will remind you about that.
Sure. But anyway. Back to the chapter.
Yeah,
mystical wolf.
Mystical breath.
I prefer this over the Kirin. We were correct. It was Okami. Probably the most obvious answer.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of weird because there's no real law. Like even this wolf has like no law on the internet.
Right.
It's some deep Japanese.
You got to be Japanese.
You got to be deep.
You have to be a monk in a Japanese temple.
You got to be deep. Apparently it's from a certain district. It's from the Yamato district or province in Japan.
Something tells me Oda spends a lot of time
just walking around
at a specific
shrine.
Shinto shrine temple
in the woods, in the mountains,
where the Buddha is, based on the Snake Man, Bear Man.
Sure,
we saw those when we were at Japan.
Sure, we did see them, but did we see these wolves?
Where is the Sungate Devil Fruit?
It's a wolf, right? It's a wolf.
Yeah,
yeah.
Where is the Sungate Devil Fruit?
Well, the Sungate's, No,
we got a train Devil Fruit.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah,
that's a very specific kind of thing. The Sungate. I don't know.
Anyway, Yamato holding her own weight. Blow to blow.
Will people finally give her the credit?
Did you see the Kaido drippage? Did you see the Haki drippage coming off Kaido's mouth?
Oh, I did.
Yamato blocks. Not dead.
When will people give Yamato the credit?
Page 1 got one shot, ladies and gentlemen.
When will people give Yamato the credit of stronger than Zoro and Sanji?
They're bending.
When will they give Yamato the credit? 1v1 Kaido for an extended period of time.
Hang on.
Yeah.
You said Sanji. Everyone already agrees.
Well, there's people out there like Cole. Alright? When will people acknowledge...
Brago's bending and I appreciate it.
1v1.
This is a crazy feat. Luffy still has to get up there.
If Kid got this, lunacy. If Kid got this
Outlandish statements.
If Kid got this, he would be equal to Luffy.
Yamato has to get a good blow in as well.
A good hit. I don't know about a good hit. We're kind of trading. We're kind of talking right now. But maybe.
Where's this flashback, by the way? Are we not going to get this?
Well, Eric, according to various copyright notices,
Well,
One Piece film rocks.
okay.
Maybe that's where it is.
Sure.
Anyway.
Usual nonsense from Kaido and Yamato talking about...
protect Oda, protect Wano.
Sure.
People using this to say Yamato's going to stay in Wano. Oda, why are you dick teasing us? Being like, I'm going to go out to sea with Monkey D. You know, I want to sail like Odin.
Yeah, why? What's there to protect? Wano's free.
What's Wano's freeze? Wano's freeze. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, stop. Stop with your agendas and just submit to Yamato Hard Train.
That's right. Now,
Yeah.
the only interesting dialogue is him talking about Orochi, the tyrant, the weapon maker.
He seems like he doesn't give a flying fuck about Orochi.
We assumed that was a point, that was a purpose.
Sure.
He was able to create industry.
But wasn't Orochi already making the weapons before Kaido got involved?
Yeah, but that was the
draw
plan,
in
right?
business.
That was the old woman's plan
Yeah.
for him to create the business. Now,
was the old woman part of Kaido's crew? All kinds of questions.
maybe Kaido doesn't have the business acumen to develop such weapon factories.
He's not more. He's not a manufacturer. He's more of a conqueror.
He'd just be like, "Bitch, you make it for me,
Yeah.
or I'll fuck you up."
Yeah.
And then they go, "What?" And then they die.
Yeah.
See, it was a long con on Orochi's part for many years. I'm sure first he started with the criminals, the legitimate criminals, the people like that's fine, and then over years and years.
But he was Shogun, and he couldn't do whatever the fuck he wanted.
That's right.
So.
But he's a political man. He's a man of industry.
We
saw that with Odin. I was slowly moving into Kuri. Now I'll use Kuri as a weapon factory.
Yeah.
It was a slow burn.
It's slow, man. Slow grip. Just tightening the screws as time goes on. Only letting it happen. But that's a different story.
Yeah. Shout out Odin.
Alright.
I hope Yamato's not as incompetent as Odin.
Well, Yamato shoots a ice beam at Kaido, and Kaido counters it with a blast breath. What's his insanity, Eric?
Blast breath blocked.
Matched.
Now, is it a mini blast
It's
breath?
It's a mini blast. It's not the real
What
deal
does it
blast breath.
do? Sure.
It's not the real deal blast breath. It's a mini blast breath. But blast breath nonetheless, Eric. When will people give Yamato the credit? When? It's ridiculous. Alright? On a side note, I already brought it up, but Yamato looking a lot better this week, a lot more clear. Mm-hmm. But the design coming through.
Features intact.
Sure. Now you know how it is. You draw a character the first time, then you form. Then you refine it the next chapter. This wasn't the best way to do this. I'm gonna do this way.
Christian, listen.
You get more efficient.
This is high level merch opportunities. Oh. High level merch
Or
opportunities.
11th on the popularity poll.
Without hybrid form.
No hybrid form. No anime. No promotion.
No side titty jiggle in the anime. No video games.
The side titty jiggle in the anime.
It's gonna go crazy.
We're looking at the return of Naitoshi Shida for that side boob jiggle.
Perhaps.
People do not understand the merchandising opportunity the Yamcha presents.
It's a far superior to Carrot.
Oh. One carrot's like 15, which it's all different debacle.
A lot of freaks out
there. That's the scenario, Eric.
As you saw this week, a lot of freaks
out there, Eric. Activision Blizzard. We don't have to bring it up here. A lot of nerds, a lot of freaks. Doing nerd shit.
Biggest issue with the game industry.
A bunch of nerds getting power.
Nerd freaks with power.
Never works out. Never works out.
No good.
No good. Anyway. We cut over to Black Maria versus Robin. Eric. It has been 10,000 years. And Oda finally delivers us
Christian was wandering the desert.
Fight.
And he thinks he sees an oasis.
I saw a mirage that was Nami. Flickering in the distance.
But alas, it was a
I ran over and dove head first
Into a bed of cactus.
into that drink, Eric.
And what was it?
And what was it? A puddle. So it's just a small amount of water. It didn't even quench the thirst. Right? But then in the distance, I see a glint in the horizon. Hope, Eric.
Every arc brings hope.
So I rush over there, Eric. And what do I see?
A confirmed 1v1 Robin fight.
I see Robin. Bountiful.
Sure.
Fruits. Coconuts, water.
Okay.
An oasis where I can quench my thirst for a goddamn fight.
You're gonna question thirst and pull a Robin.
It is what it is.
That's okay.
We're gonna dive in head first.
Sure.
Doesn't this metaphor get off track? Maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
It went off track. Immediately.
The point is, the thirst is going to be quenched. There's a promise. Now, I could dive into the water and it could be poison. And then I die.
You're gonna get poisoned.
But, odor, delivery or something here.
Okay.
Right? First of all, Robin sees an illusion of the people that meant something to her.
Yeah.
Her mother, Clover, Jagger.
Soul, yeah.
Everyone remembers.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers Robin's flashback, alright? Oda drawing these characters, bringing them back. Robin acts like she was tricked by these illusions. She then smacks those goons away. They turn out to be goons. Black Maria had some sort of illusion mist, maybe some poison with the spider.
Poison gas, hallucination.
Now, I've seen some stupidity on the internet, Eric.
Yeah.
People calling this a plot hole, Eric. Can you understand why? Why are they calling this a plot hole, Eric?
How does Black Maria know?
How does Black Maria know these people? People, it's not a genjutsu.
This better not be a Drizzt point.
No.
Okay.
It's not a genjutsu.
It's a manipulation of the individual's mind.
It is a poison that makes you see people that you loved.
Maybe, sure.
A
But that's the
neurotoxin.
effect, yeah.
It's like you're tripping on acid, Eric. The acid gets you to that place and your mind does the work. Black Maria doesn't know these people.
She's not manifesting.
She's not manifesting these people.
Right.
Stupidity and confusion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that answer, Eric. Alright, that's that answer. Alright. Silver's, I know it's not Okami, but it's basically Okami, alright? Relax.
Okay.
Don't get all hung up on the law and the Amaterasu, but it's Okami. Alright? It's the same thing, it's the same creature. In that game, Amaterasu turned into a guardian wolf. Same shit here. Let's not get technical.
Okay.
Let's not get in the weeds, soldiers.
Law very loose with this thing.
It's very deep. You have to go into the Japanese scrolls, Eric, to find anything.
Ancient Japanese.
Ancient Japanese scrolls.
What?
To find anything in this creature.
Okay.
Alright, deep law. Alright. But anyway, back to the Robin fight. Robin uses, Brooke's like, oh shit, illusions. I was in the mist for 50 years.
They can't trick me.
Give me the edge.
I dreamt of my crewmates.
Sadness.
Sadness with Brooke.
When will Brooke rest?
When it's all done.
When will he rest, Eric?
Bink Sake.
He'll never rest.
Bink Sake at the Straw Hat's graves. One Piece end.
Brooke is the narrator.
Sure.
Run that story.
And then Shanks' son comes up to me and goes, "Are you
Oh,
Brooke?
he's
Are you Brooke?" And then it ends.
Is he at the Is he at the mountain? Pass the Grand Line. Is he where Crocus
Does
was?
Brooke take over from Crocus?
100%.
Sure.
Brooke does take over from Crocus.
Or does he go back on world tour?
I think he takes over from Crocus.
Singing
Hangs out with Laboon.
Sure.
Reminisces about his
To
days.
talk about the new Pirate King. And the old Pirate King.
Yeah. Sure.
Give misleading information about Raftel, just like Crocus did.
Sure. You're gonna keep the kids on their toes.
That's right.
Alright. Anyway. Brooke. Alright. Black Maria uses her staff to spin it around, turns the floor on fire. Alright. Robin and Brooke jump up. Robin grabs onto the ceiling. Brooke uses his soul form and flies into that creature, the small fruit man,
Pug smile.
sure, knocks him out with the eyes.
Is this a new ability?
Yes.
The soul now can
The
freeze
soul
people.
now can do things very interesting.
Has to pass through them, I imagine.
Sure.
Soul King will be useful.
It'll have ice eventually.
It'll have like an ice sword or something.
Sure, yeah.
Because the sword
Soul
passes
King,
through.
a baby, you know. So after that, Brooke freezes the floor, right, and runs off to fight goons and numbers. Brooke can't get it all. Will Brooke go and help someone? I don't think this number's gonna take Brooke that long. But
What was Brooke's last fight, Christian? Fishman Island?
yes, well, can you really call that a fight? I guess you can. I mean, you got a lot to do in Whole Cake Island.
Sure.
He fought Big Mom.
That's
How
true.
can we forget that?
Fact.
He got dominated, but he did
Gave
fight.
Speech.
Did fight Big Mom.
Soul King, baby.
Soul King, baby. Alright. Black Maria starts roasting Robin about Sanji. Sanji's a loser, simp, cuck. I laid a trap and he fell right into it. I intended for him to call you out and lure him into my trap. And he did.
Robin's like, you don't understand.
You don't understand Sanji's character, Robin says.
Yes.
Robin says to Black Maria, you don't understand Sanji's character, Eric.
Yes.
See, Oda is very much aware that what he did to Sanji is very bad.
Yes.
Very much aware. And we said that from the beginning. Oda is aware. When you think Oda is not aware, you're wrong. He's very aware. He is a master writer. He knows what he's doing. During the Sanji bit...
He's only been doing it 30 years.
Sure. During the Sanji bit, we said, Oda, I know what you're trying to do, but it doesn't work. And we'll get into why it doesn't work. Alright? Because it's not a genuine sacrifice, we've talked about this.
We talked about it.
Multiple times. But anyway, Robin says, fuck you. You know who Sanji is. I know who Sanji is. Sanji's a kind man. Eric.
And the meme
Comes back from Whole Cake Island, Eric. Sanji is a kind man.
Sanji's a kind man.
He's so kind.
It's true.
Well, Robin, if he's so kind, why don't you indulge Sanji a little bit? Instead of giving him nothing, give him the cold shoulder.
Okay.
Alright?
Sure.
You love Sanji. Let's see some love.
Okay.
Said nothing. You give Sanji nothing. Alright?
Maybe he wouldn't be so desperate if he...
Does Sanji deserve a little more, Robert?
That's Christian's major question.
I'm just saying. You're saying this to Black Maria. You're going to say this to Sanji?
What?
Just saying. Anyway. Sanji is well suited to be the man. To be the wings of the Pirate King, Eric. Not one wing. The wings.
What does this mean?
Sanji will
Lift
Luffy up to be the Pirate King, Eric. Now, of course,
Sanji will gain supremacy.
Sanji will gain supremacy, all that kind of nonsense. But the Zoro fanboy is upset. Oh, what is Zoro then? Oh. if Sanji's the wings, Zoro's the arms.
Zoro's the dick.
Yeah.
Clowns. Listen, this is a nonsense quote that came out of nowhere that doesn't mean anything. Sanji's actions will dictate
I mean,
what he'll do.
we talked about it. Alright. We've talked about it multiple times with the Sanji shit. Alright, now,
Sanji gets his role
we
done.
all know what Oda's trying to do, but his white ring is hollow for me. Because it wasn't a genuine sacrifice. If Sanji actually got the shit kicked out of him and he couldn't do anything, and Robin actually had to save him, instead of Sanji, moral code, can't hit women, but he's okay with violence against women, if someone else does it.
His hands can't be dirty, Christian.
But his hands are dirty.
If his hands are clean, he's fine.
But his hands are dirty.
Real weird, psychotic.
Weird, delusional
Yeah.
craziness.
The only thing that my problem is with Sanji is he's psychotic.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. But, it's like it's weird. Sanji's okay with violence against women if he doesn't do it.
Specifically.
Yeah. Which is like, what kind of logic is... Anyway, what kind of logic is that? It wasn't a genuine sacrifice. I know what Oda was trying to do. Show us a bit of character development from Whole Cake Island. Because, he didn't want to burn on Luffy in Whole Cake Island, as we remember, Eric.
I remember.
But now he would. Now he would ask for Luffy's help. It's a bit of character development from Sanji, which we did acknowledge, but what was lost? What was gained? What was lost? You know, I know what I was trying to do, but I don't think it hit. But you know, that's just our opinion.
Okay.
You can like it. You know what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, we move on to the port. We see Luffy on the port, you know, asking for more meat. He's not done. He's not powered up yet, Eric. He needs more time. He needs more fuel to pop back up. Kick Kaido. All right, we got a long time to go, Eric. Luffy is still on the snake.
We gotta fight King and Queen
Black
for
Maria.
Luffy to arrive.
Black Maria.
That's it.
And
Perisparrow.
Jack. Perisparrow.
These are all one chapters.
Maybe Yamato flashback. Maybe a little Ace bullshit.
Once Luffy gets up there, the final fight is starting, and the raid will not fail.
We also got King Law versus Big Mom.
That's been off screen for a while.
Well, yeah, we could probably get an
We
update.
got Drake doing something.
We got Drake doing something.
Drake's still fighting up Hawkins' killer. How could you forget?
Sure. We still gotta find this poneglyph. I don't know if that's
We'll
right
find it
now.
in the end, whatever.
Yeah, but you know, there's still a lot to do. Luffy asks Momonosuke to cry later. You know,
We gotta win this fight.
we're gonna win this fight. All right.
Jinbei said a similar thing in Whole Cake Island when Pendro died.
Yes. Cry later. We're gonna win this fight. Luffy asks Momo to take him up to the sky because he's gonna go in. So is Luffy gonna be on Momo's back and going to the kitchen?
Will we get the dragon jacket again?
You know what would be hilarious if like Luffy goes and eats all the Oshiruku, and then Queen gets mad and Queen one shots Queen. Luffy one shots Queen for Sanji,
He wants meat though.
and then he goes to Sanji. You are my wings, and you will take me to Kaido.
He could fly.
He's out of power, Eric. Luffy's out of power.
Where's this meat gonna come from?
Surely there's
Caribou?
Caribou's got a store of meat, and Caribou's here, Eric. Caribou's back.
Will he ever tell Kaido about Shirahoshi?
Will
Great meme theory.
he just be present for all the ancient weapons, and then he'd go tell Blackbeard?
Why is he in this arc? Just because continuity?
Because continuity, yeah.
Sure.
I guess Caribou will have one thing to do. Unless, like, why have him here? He seems to be on the good guy's side.
He's interested in Luffy's survival.
Yeah, he's like, if Luffy doesn't survive, I'm not going to get out of this island. So he's interested in Luffy. So that's good. But, you know. What do you rate this chapter out of 10, Eric?
7. I like the impact that Black Mirror has. Big, fast thing.
Crashing
through all the walls.
Yeah.
We got some Dutch angles going on. Try to get the audience
Try to get
off
into the
balance.
show. Yeah, sure.
I like
Massive.
it.
Black Maria. It's really a setup.
I'm going to put a bandage on those titties.
You know,
False advertising from Oda.
maybe it's Spiderweb, Eric.
But it is what it is.
Maybe
man.
it's Spider-Man.
Sure.
Bit of continuity.
Alright.
I mean, you might get that scene in the anime.
Okay.
Looking forward to that one.
Now, is Brook actually just going to fight goons?
Yeah, this is one we want.
Tell me what Robin can do against a...
Robin pulls out the giant Robin, and now we've been talking about this for decades, Eric.
Yes.
Obviously, Robin has some sort
Is
of
this
giant
going to be
form.
some kind of Buddha Robin with 1,000 arms? AKA...
The Loner's
fucking
form.
Hashirama statue. 1,000 arm.
Slap.
Now, if one of her arms gets hurt, she gets hurt, right?
Correct.
I imagine she's going to twist up all of Black Maria's legs, all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Talk
Yeah, but we're
to me about damage, though. Because what kind of physical strength do these arms have? And do we have any penetration going on?
Every arm is Robin's base physical strength. You just add it. You keep on adding.
Right.
So we can talk about a lot of strength, Eric.
Especially John.
1,000 arms.
Sure.
A lot of strength. Alright.
Will we get Haki from Robin? Ooh.
The heart says yes, but the brain says no, Eric.
Right.
You know?
If these are Agent Zion's cushion, do you think she's got enough power to pull this off?
Yes. She's not going to lose.
General Frankie.
See, Eric, people out there saying women in One Piece.
Required penetration damage, I might add you.
But she's a spider. I don't know if it counts. You know?
No tough hides.
You know, the exoskeleton.
Of course.
Women will find a way. But people out there telling me women in One Piece aren't strong. Memes.
Two powerhouses fighting. Two of the top 1% fighting right here.
Yeah. Yamato.
Bastard.
Crazy.
Stronger than Zoro.
Stronger than Zoro. Come in the comments up here and you'll be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Stronger than Zoro. Right here.
Gunning for Luffy. Doesn't have the Conqueror's ability, but... No damage. Is she doing damage? No damage yet.
No damage yet.
But the stamina is crazy.
Can keep up with an Emperor in hybrid form.
That's crazy.
What else is there to say?
People saying Carter's not going all out.
What else is there to say?
People saying Carter's not going all out.
Ridiculous.
No bloodlust. No killing intent.
No killing intent, no bloodlust. Well, he maybe wants to go back to the battlefield, Eric. Ridiculous. Anyway, chapter rating for me, 8 out of 10. You'll have to see it.
I want to see this fight, though.
We're going to see it, Eric. Maybe not next week. Maybe we'll get that Queen update. Sanji, you know, it was left on Sanji. So maybe we'll go to Sanji. That's probably my prediction.
Okay. Is Sanji going to make a speech about Luffy and what he learned in Hokkaido Island?
But he's a kind man.
About how Luffy saved him from the pits of despair against
And he will be the wings.
Judge.
He will be the wings of the Pirate Kingdom.
Right.
And that's the chapter. Great chapter of One Piece. We'd love to see it. Now we're moving on. Tales from Shanks. How strong is Shanks, Eric? Every week. Every week. Come to you with the question of, how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there, Eric.
Clowns.
There are people out there that think Kaido's the strongest. There are people out there that think Blackbeard's the strongest, Eric. Still needs a third devil fruit. Very interesting.
Was it ready to fight Shanks?
Absolutely not. Wasn't ready even to fight Akainu. There's some people out there that think Akainu is the strongest. Sweaty. We know it. Everyone knows it. The people out there that think the fraud drag is the strongest. There are people out there that think the world's greatest swordsman, Mihawk, is the strongest. You know. He has a made-up title. Doesn't even exist in the world.
Big News.
Who gave him that title? Like, did he just give himself that title?
Big News gave it to him.
There's no community. We've been through this before.
Maybe there is a swordsman tournament.
I want to see it. But anyway, we've been through this before. About Mihawk and his made-up title. There are people out there, Eric. I think I'm the strongest. And we can't have that.
No.
And every week we bring 100% factual information to the table. And this week's evidence is Shanks is so strong that even an illusion cannot manifest as him. As perception of Shanks in any form, Eric, would instantly boggle the mind and create so much hype, the illusion will be instantly broken. Because how could it be that the God King is before you?
I thought you were going to go for like a crystal skull knowledge, eyes burning thing.
Well, Shanks is a benevolent god, Eric. He's not, You see him, you instantly...
Your heart is warmed.
Heart is warm.
And you collapse. In infinite joy.
Sure. Alright. Shanks is stronger, Shanks is the God King. Alright. Moving on. The topic of the show.
Females.
The strong female character. Now, Eric, you feel you're dangerously close to that button.
No.
Dangerously close. It's making me sweaty. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Gotta keep you on your toes, Christian.
Topic of the show, the strong female archetype. A lot of female characters have pissed people off recently, Eric.
Yes.
Got He-Man. Strong female character. Is the main character. Silent He-Man. People upset. Are people really upset? Who gives a fuck about He-Man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be real old.
You gotta be like 55 years old to care about He-Man.
That's right.
You know, you got Black Widow. And you got Loki. Apparently.
What's going on in these shows?
I haven't seen any of these shows, Eric. Because people are upset that they're strong female characters. And my argument is, the idea is not bad. The politics is not bad. It's just done shit. Alright?
Yes.
Because, Eric, my main argument is this. It's called Alien. 1979. Alien. Ripley. What is the difference between Ripley and all these other characters, Eric? Nothing.
Yes.
It's just done right and done well. Alien is a complete feminist, anti-capitalist, far-left movie.
Manifesto.
It's not even that deep.
The Whaling Corporation, Christian.
It's not even that deep.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta watch it with that kind of thing in mind.
They might explicitly say it.
But everyone agrees Alien is a classic.
Great film.
Why? Because it's a great story. Alright? You gotta make a good story.
You know what it actually is?
What?
You have to show some kind of vulnerability to actually connect with the character. People doing hard-nosed, cunty...
Ripley's a cunt.
Hard-nosed, cunty, annoying, snarky...
Ripley.
Female character. With no...
Redeeming quality.
With no redeeming quality.
No.
And no vulnerability. Ripley has vulnerability, Christian.
When?
Fear of the head crabs. Waking up sweaty.
That's Aliens. We're talking about Alien.
Can I remember the first movie? They all kind of blend together.
She's in a Merc group. Going into minor facility. Hard-nosed, hard-boiled.
Is the head
Busting
crab
balls.
under the bed with the child scene in 2 or 1?
The child is only in 2, Eric.
Right.
She only gets soft and cuddly in 2. Number 1, she's calling people out. She roasts all the men. You know, the cyborg's a man, and you know, he fucks everything up. He's evil. You can watch the movie. That's all I'm saying. You know, the head crabs. You know, sure. It's a metaphor.
But there's fear on the face, Christian. She's not all hard-boiled.
Well, the head crab is a metaphor for pregnancy and rape and all that kind of shit. I understand the point. It's so overt and obvious. You know, people saying politics bad in media, alright? But I'm saying, make a good story.
Just don't say Trump. Don't go that obvious.
Just make it good.
Don't have an orange-haired man.
I don't care if you got politics in your movie or in your
Anyway,
show.
this is not really about politics, Christian. It's about...
It kind of is.
Listen, like... Know your target audience, first of all. You're making a He-Man cartoon. Old men. Old men.
Old people.
Now, this isn't a reboot. This is a continuation
Of the story.
No one remembers what happened in He-Man. Where can you even watch He-Man?
I don't even fucking
Where
know.
can you even
I've
find
never
it?
seen an episode of He-Man.
Only the memes.
Sure. You know, the classic rainbow thing, you know. Everyone knows it.
It's just
A
like...
gif.
I mean, yeah. Just don't... I mean, Christian has this, you know... Christian's maybe one of the pet peeves with female characters. It's just writing a male character and making a female. Without giving any feminine qualities at all.
Well, it's hard to say because maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. It's make it good, Eric.
I thought, was it the story that Ripley was going to get played by, like, Arnold? And then they got Sigourney Weaver because Arnold couldn't do it or something?
I don't fucking know, but, you know, it's all there. Pretty sure the director had a female in mind.
I can't remember this.
But the network, the studio wanted Arnie, you know how it is. To sell the movie, but, you know, making female characters male I don't have a problem with that. You know, females deserve power fantasy too. It kind of, you know what I mean? Just give them a little power fantasy. Who gives a fuck?
So how do the people do it, Christian? How do they make a hard-boiled,
Just make a character.
shit-talking female character?
Just do it well.
Right.
Again, Ripley. From Alien.
Any other examples for the people? Is Linda Hamilton in Terminator just the same character? Yeah, she's scared of the Terminator.
Terminator, she's...
See, that's a good example.
Is it the same director?
Yeah. She shows vulnerability, Christian.
Yeah. It's about a family. You know.
Fear.
But you could put a male in that role.
You understand why she's hard because of the fear, right?
But you could easily put a male in that role and nothing would change. There's nothing feminine.
Oh, for a son.
Yeah, but you could do the same thing for the father. You could do the same thing.
You know, there's that whole nuke scene where she just wants to, you know, be in a park.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, it is what it is. There you go.
I think the easiest way to just do it is just show a little bit of vulnerability, and then people understand where the character's coming from.
Yeah, make it.
Look, the easy way to do it is just to be like, yeah, she's afraid of losing things. And then, you know, you get away with it if you want to do that. I don't know.
I'm an advocate.
Are we having a good time, though?
That's what I mean. I'm an advocate for making things good.
Are we having a good time? Do we need this archetype? What does it add? Ask the question before you do it.
Sure. Anyway. You know, it's just pissing me off on the internet. There's people missing the point. You know? Make it good.
Don't not do it.
Don't not do it. Make it good. People missing the point, Eric. You just have to bring it up. Anyway. Moving on to the Thunderdome. A very interesting matchup, Eric. You know, we'll see what it is.
2 female fighters in One Piece this week.
That's right. Yeah, nothing. Thunderdome. Coming from Dart, we got Paulie, Eric. Versus Leo. Rope versus Stitch.
It sounds familiar.
What do you mean familiar? We've not done this.
Okay.
There's no fucking way we've done Leo.
We've done Paulie before. I remember talking about the rope.
That was a power scale.
Okay.
Alright?
Maybe we did Paulie.
Well, there was that theory that Leo would defeat Doflamingo because he has the perfect counter. And maybe that was the plan. Maybe he would have been involved in that fight.
Sure.
I mean, you know, Doflamingo did terrorize his people. You know.
Okay.
Anyway. Where do we begin?
Busy tying up Jola.
Yeah. Had to get back up.
And pushing the factory.
Yeah. You see, Eric, if Joel can get back up, why can't Sasuke? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Right, anyway. Paulie versus Leo. Now, Paulie, a tough man. A dock worker.
Hard-boiled.
Hard-boiled. Is he... No, Leo's pretty strong. Physically. Smacking people into the ground, cartoon style.
Fast.
Fast. Small.
Delphi ability.
Sure. Devil ability, instant counter. So that's where it goes to me, Eric. The Devil Fruit is an instant counter to Paulie's entire fighting style.
Does he have anything at the end of that rope?
No, it's just rope.
What's he doing with it? Just smacking
people, tying people up,
whipping people,
winches, all kinds of nonsense.
Sure.
He's a rope man, right? Does rope things. But
what was Rob Lucci's specialty?
Lumber?
Yeah, he put the ships together.
Yeah. Can't remember what Lucci's specialty was. I know Kaku's was carving wood. That sword. Those chisels.
Yes.
But, do you remember Blue Note from the bar, Eric? The ultimate reveal.
Oh, yeah.
2 panels. Then Blue Note turns up and he's CP0. Or CP9. You know? Crazy.
Could be CP0.
Could be. But, I think this one has to go to Leo because the counter. The counter's too strong.
Okay. We'll give it to Leo.
I mean, Leo's got speed, Leo's got power.
Tie him up.
You know, just completely negate his
I
robe.
don't think Paulie's got the ability to actually catch Leo.
No. I don't think so.
Leo W.
Leo takes the W. Interesting matchup. Now let's move on to the questions. And then we'll end the show. Questions. First comes in from Jordan Lee. Is Dragon Ball Z... What does it say? I'm going to assume that says underrated in the anime community in general. I find rewatching moments in Z back there is so many iconic series and the great moments into Z, DBS, DBC. You know, he ranks Z as number one, then Dragon Ball Super, then Dragon Ball, which is ridiculous.
Wrong order. But whatever.
The complete stooge order. Why's he got Dragon Ball last?
Dumb old man hasn't read Dragon Ball or watched it. Well, it's respected in the mainstream, Christian, of course. One of the most popular anime of all time. Now, of course, the
West loves it.
The anime mastermind, big brain player wants to talk about capital narrative.
It's mid, Eric. People say it's mid.
People say it's mid. They don't respect
now,
it.
I do have problems with the story structure of certain arcs.
It doesn't have a structure.
That's
He
what-
wrote it week to week.
But we can't ignore it.
But just think about that.
Because it stalls, it's stupid.
Just think about just the free ball nature of that.
I agree. But we can't ignore the fact that for some reason Cell decides to hold a tournament to decide the fate of the planet.
Listen,
We
alright?
also can't forget the entire Majin Buu saga where it's just some random
Why
shit.
do you hate Boo Saga so much?
It's just random shit happening.
That's right. But you got Majin Vegeta blowing up people.
You do, you got some hype.
As a tournament.
There is a tournament, Eric.
Anyway.
You can't ignore...
Respect Dragon Ball, respect Z, started the genre.
You can't ignore Dragon Ball Z falling apart. Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, all-time classic.
It started the era we're in.
It's a great show.
You gotta respect it.
I respect
Now
it.
the manga.
Yeah.
Unmatched. Unmatched.
There you go.
In fluidity. Combat. Toriyama mastermind.
Mastermind.
No one can do it. Araki wishes he was Toriyama.
Says it in the book.
He says he's crippled by his own desires to go over the top. He's crippled, what was it? He's crippled by his indulgent nature. He needs to be more disciplined.
Araki, very indulgent man.
Yes.
Alright, but anyway. You can't ignore... See, Eric, Z... We got the Saiyan Saga. All-time classic. We got the Frieza Saga. All-time classic. Then we got half the Cell Saga. All-time classic. Then it gets fucking crazy.
Okay.
And then we got the Buu Saga. Absolute best.
Christian's favourite character is Future Trunks.
Future Trunks. All-time classic character.
Yeah.
How can you deny?
Not the redesign, of course.
Absolutely not. We're talking ultimate 90s edge. Trunks, Eric.
Turns out destroys Mecha Frieza.
Oh. The sword.
King Cold.
Uses it once.
Lights him up.
You know. Future Trunks hype.
The Zenny Sword.
Yeah.
Z Sword, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Alright. Half of it's great. Dragon Ball, you know, most of it's great. You know, you got Peel Off. You got the Red Ribbon Army. You got comedy, you got Roshi, you got Yamcha.
That's right.
You got Yajirobe, Eric.
Tao Piper.
You got those Native American, whatever the fuck, who are they? I can't remember.
At the base of the Kami Tower.
Yeah, then one of them dies, he got resurrected, it's a touching moment, you know? All kinds of moments. Let's just fall apart. Anyway, moving on.
Oolong.
To Bindle. Has Christian been converted to the Church of Robin away from the Church of Nami?
Where did you stand originally? You were on the Nami train, were you?
The staff skills will be shown and I will be vindicated.
You were robbed of your Nami fight.
I will be
Now,
vindicated.
will you be robbed of your Robin fight?
No, it's...
Will Big Mom stroll through the walls and punch Black Mirror in the head?
Don't even bring up that possibility.
Okay.
Alright, please.
Strong.
Don't even bring that up.
Do you think Roman will win via power or via shenanigans?
Well, she's got clutches.
She doesn't really win by power usually.
No. She will win. But Oswald's my army fight, and we will be vindicated. One day.
Okay.
And we're gonna use Catarina Devon. Hope. Sanji's gonna get cucked once again. By Catarina Devon.
Who's Nami gonna fight in the final war, Christian? Is it just gonna be goon status?
Hina.
Okay.
Find the Marines?
Sure.
Who are we fighting? Blackbeard?
Is she gonna be on AoE goon status cleanup?
She'll get a fight. She has at least one more fight in her in this one fucking series.
You hope so.
And it better be Catarina Devon.
Anyway, are you on the Nami or the Robin train? Have you been converted?
We're still on the Nami train. I've been asking for a Robin fight for a long time too.
You just wanted a speech about diving into Robin's oasis.
Well, this is what I've got.
Okay.
This is what I've got. Eric.
Nami denied you.
Akib will come back, Eric.
Shout out Nami.
Because the staff skills will be shown and they will be vindicated. Alright, moving on to the next question. Any thoughts on how Caribou can be important for what's coming up next in this arc?
Important. He'll get Luffy ready. I don't think anything major will
He's
happen.
got some, I don't know, he's got something to do. Some minor thing.
Does he have the mink serum in his mud?
To give Luffy ultimate strength and
Does he have
revive. I don't know. He'll do something
If
small.
Caribou gave you milk, you wouldn't drink that.
Nah. Wouldn't.
No chance.
No chance. But anyway. From Itachi, do you think towards the end of One Piece we might encounter some crazy final boss level mythical monster / sea devil which is lurking in the shadows right now? Like Neo Demon from Toriko.
Like the Florian Triangle monster. AKA Zoro.
I don't know about monsters.
Nah.
I don't know about that.
Don't think so.
Not really a monster show. No, I don't think. I mean, Luffy's blowing up fucking cities at this point.
Although the Rascana animals get full level.
Powerful animals, Eric. Maybe we should have brought those to Wano.
Sure.
And they would have destroyed the 5,000 samurai.
Tama.
I mean, Luffy already tamed all of them.
That's true.
He's fucking...
The gorilla.
The crocodile, the snake, the elephant. Make we forget. Mm-hmm. Alright, from Dart. Why does Christian hate Virgo, the YouTuber? You know, Virgo slided me once. That's all it takes.
You don't want to slide him.
Did not invite me to the ghetto reverie. And now I'll never show up.
Don't do that to him. Don't slide him.
Alright, Virgo?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Also, fix your mic.
It's fixed.
I get your life sorted.
There you go.
Alright, there you go, Virgo. Alright. For Red Robin Podcast. This is the first time Robin's hyped since 2003. To celebrate this moment, what is your favorite thing about Robin?
I think Christian mentioned an oasis and coconuts.
It is called fighting style. The imagination that could be used, Eric. The potential left untapped since 2003.
This fucking mic, man.
2003.
Yeah.
Alright, left untapped.
We'll see.
And we will see. The fighting style, the creativity, the devil fruit.
The cool nature.
Cool, calm, collected.
Big brain.
Never sweaty.
Never.
You know, that's what it is. From Ice Cream, did this chapter change your opinion on Sanji asking for Robin's help? No. Still has all the problems we mentioned, even though Oda's trying to sell us on the big issue.
Oda can tell you.
Oda's trying to sell you.
You don't have to agree.
I disagree, Oda. I know you're trying to sell me the issue.
Not buying it.
Not buying it. Alright? You're trying to sell me on not buying it. Alright, from Pyro King 3D2Y. In the name of the second son. I must know. Kaido versus Bullet. Who's making it home alive? Kaido, what do you mean? Kaido versus Bullet.
Kaido.
That Bullet's crazy. Taking all the Supernova once. The King Kong gun, Eric. King Kong Galley, Eric.
Never happened.
Alright, happened in the movie.
Not real. Kinda wins.
CG monster versus dragon.
Fucking, you don't need special hockey to beat Bullet.
That's fair. Alright. From Slick. Yamamoto has been fighting Kaido 1v1 for several minutes. How and is obviously on the back foot. Although we don't know if she hasn't done any damage to him. Seeing as there's no visible signs in Kaido, based on her showing so far, how strong do you think she genuinely is? We have to consider not everyone in the verse has durability and endurance like Kaido and Big Mom. So how well would she do versus other notable fighters? Surely there's no Sanji. She's fighting an Emperor.
Emperor of the Sea.
That's one of the strongest creatures in the verse.
Top 4.
1v1.
1v1. That Rain Roku coming down. That drip.
Kaido's using Haki Drip.
And she's blocking.
He's using Coded Conquerors.
Matches the Borrow Breath.
Insanity.
Yes.
People don't want to give her credit. We already went on this rant. Open your eyes, people. Could you imagine
if Zoro was doing this?
Zoro's
stronger than Luffy.
ZKK. They're full steam ahead.
Zoro's always been stronger than Luffy. Get over it.
Fucking, give Yamato credit, please. From Hippo. Do you feel like Brook should have his own 1v1 fight this arc? I do. Yeah, he's got a few new moves to show.
Brook got a lot in Whole Cake Island.
Brook did get a lot of Whole Cake Island, so I think it might. It's not like Robin hasn't gotten jack shit since 2003. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Brook's gonna consistent action, so I would like to see a Brook fight, but we kind of got it. Whole Cake Island, got to see a lot from Brook.
Yeah, new stuff.
Yeah, so it's from Chris. He's got 2 things for us, Eric. I can't believe how you didn't have Katakuri, Robert, or Mihawk in your top 10 personal crew I asked you to do on the last One Piece podcast.
We said basically
I'm pretty sure I said Katakuri. But we had to fit a lot of redhead pirates in there.
Sure, we said Yasop, Monkey Man.
We had to fit a lot of redhead pirates. So...
And Straw Hat Pirates. Sanji, no.
You gotta put Nami in there for the navigation. Sanji in there for the cooking.
World's greatest cook.
And he's very kind, Eric.
He's very kind.
2. Can you give a brief speech on the greatness of One Piece and Oda to communicate the manga officially surpassing Batman to become the second selling comic of all time? And if so, if you could have Oda team up with one other mangaka to make one ultimate manga, what would it be? First question. People gotta understand the mind it takes to consistently deliver quality for 25 years.
The people read.
The life, the dedication to the craft, to the fans. Alright?
Yes.
People also gotta understand, that what it takes to be a worldwide series. What it takes to be known not only in Japan but the entire world. People gotta understand what it means to sell more than Batman. How many movies does Batman have, Eric?
A lot of film.
You got the Dark Knight, you got all these,
It's also been around for what, 60 years?
Well, yeah, been around since the 30s.
There you go.
So, Oda's gonna go down as like one of the greatest storytellers of all time, and people are gonna meme this. But who else is gonna be remembered like this, Eric? Who else is gonna have this legacy? This general sentiment online for One Piece is still that it's great, even with all the Wano shenanigans.
Yes.
The community, the general consensus is that One Piece is great. There's some, we have our problems with it, and everyone has their problems with it. But it's still like Naruto, when at the end everyone fucking hated it.
Correct.
So if Oda can, stick the landing, which I think he can, how could he fuck this up?
Big harder.
How could he fuck this up? Yeah. So, you can't even comprehend, the amount of skill it takes to be on the top for this long.
Correct.
It's incomprehensible. And you'll never understand that. Only the man will understand that is Oda. There you go. And who would you have Oda team up with?
AGL Numa.
To make the One Piece game. But he said Manga, but we'll bend the question.
Also the meme.
I don't know if that's a well-known meme, but I don't know who really would work well with Oda. Who's drawing? Who's writing? Is Oda writing? Is Oda drawing?
It's difficult in Japan because usually they do both. Yeah.